This is Mary Kay Tea Time, spilling the tea on tea companies, products, how to make tea properly, and the tea itself. With so many tea items out there, I wanted to provide an unbiased perspective of an average and avid tea drinker to see if it's worth spilling the money on these items. If this is your cup of tea, feel free to like and subscribe below. With the beautiful weather up ahead, I thought it would be a great opportunity to review how to make homebrewed iced tea. On the internet, there's two popular methods, and I wanted to compare, is one really better than the other? For today's iced tea, we will be reviewing David's Tea's Blueberry Fields Forever. It's one of the teas I received from the subscription box in the previous video. I'll link it below. Okay, for today's homebrewed iced tea, the slow overnight steeping method, I took the measurements. It's about 6 tea bags. However, a tea bag equals 1 tablespoon. So I'm just going to tie it up and I'm going to snip off the cardboard ends because we do not want our homebrewed iced tea to taste like cardboard. So now we're doing the boil method. Have a nice simmer. After that, I will put the tea bags in and let them steep for 15 minutes. The tea bags are the same measurements as the overnight brew, which is 6 tea bags or 6 tablespoons of tea leaves. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna let it cool off for 30 minutes. I grabbed the homebrew iced tea earlier and removed the 2 tea bags and the tea that was being brewed on the stovetop. The coloring's pretty much the same. However, looking at it through the glass, isn't that just so pretty? But let's see if there's a difference taste-wise. So, I let them cool overnight, and the stovetop one has more of an orangey tone than the one that I allowed to brew for about 11 hours, 8 to 12, but 11 hours for me. It's just like a nice pink tone. I like this a little bit more. It kind of reminds me of like watermelon, summer. And then this one does look more like the traditional iced tea coloring. There is a sweet taste of blueberry to this. Like a really nice, right off the bat, it's pretty sweet. I'm going to probably add some agave later. I think if you were to do the stovetop, you can brew, add the sugar after it's done brewing and you take the tea bags away. It's just so it melts. And then with this, I find agave is just better for cold drinks. It's just easier to mix. I've tried it with honey and it clumps. It's all the sugar goes to the bottom. Anyway, so that's why I go for agave because I just find it's easier, more malleable. You can stir it around and it mixes nicer. But yeah, so far this one's really sweet. And I was kind of surprised because I did this one on the stove. So I'm gonna cleanse my palate, drink some water, and let you know what I think about this one next. Okay, my palate has been cleansed and we are going to try out the cold brew. Really interesting. This one is a lot more sour. It tastes a lot better steeping overnight, in my opinion. More flavors come out. And it's just a nicer iced tea, really. It's more balanced, this one, than this one. This one had a sweet tinge, no tartness. This one at least had some tart notes come out, and it did feel more balanced. However, this tea isn't that strong. So keep that in mind when you're making these teas. Maybe you want to add more tea leaves in if you like a stronger flavor like myself. So Blueberry Fields Forever, I do think it's a nice tea. I don't think it's the best tea. I wouldn't rebuy it, but I wouldn't reject it. If you've tried both iced tea making methods, which one's your favorite? Stovetop or the fridge steeping overnight? Also, if you've tried Blueberry Fields Forever and if you think I'm way off base for giving it a 7 out of 10, let me know below too and tell me why. If there's any other recommendations of things you want me to try, I'm looking forward to that as well. Just put them down in the comments. I hope you guys like and subscribe and have a great day. Bye.